Hello everyone, welcome to my channel World of Science with me Asim Sawa. Today's video is about the food preservation and processing. This is going to be the continuation of the lecture 1 and this video is all about the lecture 2. So let's see what is the content of this particular content of the video. In this video, I am going to talk about the thermal preservation with relevant examples. I am going to cover blanching and canning process. If you have not yet subscribed my channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss the video from us. Thermal preservation. It is defined as the combination of temperature and the time required to eliminate a desired number of microorganisms from a food product. For example, the first example going to be the blanching. Blanching is a process where the food is immersed in a boiling water or steam to destroy or inactivate enzymes that cause spoilage. Number 2. Commercial sterilization. Here in commercial sterilization, high intensity of heat has been combined in the process at which about 121 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes and vacuum sealed to destroy spoilage and pathogenic microorganisms called as canning. Let's see in detail what is canning. Canning was invented in 1809 by the French confectioner Nicolas Appert. It is the process in which the food are placed in a jar or cans that heated to a temperature that destroy microorganisms and inactivate enzymes. The temperature required for canning is 116 to 121 degrees Celsius. The food must be pressure can, includes vegetables, meat, seafood, poultry and dairy products. There are some of the foods which can be canned in a boiling water bath which is having without high pressure include highly acidic foods such as fruits, pickled vegetables or other foods to which acid has been added. Most canning is done in tin cans which are made up of tin coated steel. Let's see the methods of canning. The first comes the raw pack method. Here the name only indicates they are packing the food in a raw way where the tin cans are sealed before processing, which means that food packed raw must be heated in the cans before boiling. The temperature of food in the can should be at least 77 degrees Celsius when the can is sealed. It is suitable for delicate fruits like berries. Large pieces of fruit such as apples, pears can be successfully packed in this particular method. Number 2. Hot pack canning. Here it is more recommended because it is suitable for all the foods. The food is heated in syrup, water, steam or exhausted juice before being packed into the container. This shrinks the food and make it more acceptable. The pre-cooked food then packed and processed immediately. The temperature of the food must be 77 degrees Celsius when packed in the food. Number 3. Hot pack methods. This method helps to shrink some plant tissues and allow closer packing and slightly shortens the processing time. Initially, the temperature will be high and heat penetration is more rapid than when food is packed cold. There are some of the common signs of spoilage in cans which makes the food or the canned product unacceptable for the consumption. Let's see what are the signs for the cans to be asked for like spoilage. The first comes the flat sour. Bacillus species bacteria are the causative agent and the source may be sugar or unsterile utensils, which makes the food unacceptable for the consumption. The second comes botulism. The causative agent is Clostridium botulinum. The toxin released by the bacteria causes food poisoning. Swelling of the can is an indication of this spoilage. The third one is hydrogen bulge. Gas forming microbes gives rise to hydrogen gas which causes the can to swell. Number 4. Metallic reaction and spoilage. Tin cans are not completely made up of tin but are steel or iron cans which has been coated with tin lining. So acidic foods when exposed to these metals gives rise to a metallic taste or the flavor in the food. These foods should be avoided. Tin dissolving products includes tomato pulp, gooseberries and citrus fruits. Majorly, the acidic foods are more tend to contaminate or cross-link with the metals, which cause the food gives metallic taste or the flavor. And the next comes yeast and molds. Yeast and molds are the more positive agent for the spoil of the canned foods. If when they are packed, a tiny crack or leak in the tin may permit the microorganism from cooling water to enter the cans. The next comes, the last one is the discoloration. This is due to the non-enzymatic browning and oxidation of polyphenolic compounds or other substances in the fruits. All these things gives rise to unacceptable consumption for the food. These are the signs of spoilage of the cans which has to be avoided when you are purchasing a canned food. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe my channel. Keep supporting and keep watching.